The views expressed by Gyant do not necessarily reflect those of Gyant Unplugged TV, GyantUnplugged.com, Studioplex Studios, Comcast On Demand, and any and all persons involved in the production, especially Muta Ali. Now that that's out the way, check out Gyant Unplugged TV.
Are you ready for the mess? Gyant Unplugged TV is back with a brand new episode. Let's get into it. Now, who's the R&B artist who likes to choke the life out of his female fan before ejaculating? Lil Wayne is finally in jail. Which R&B star stopped by the Gyant Unplugged studio to talk about her new album and a bunch of other controversial things she's been involved with? Entertainment rundown and a whole lot more. You guys know what it is. Gyant Unplugged TV starts right now. I've just gotten word that the shit has officially hit the fan regarding Nicki Minaj's and Gucci Mane's booking agent, Johnny Cabelle, who I hear is currently under a federal investigation, although for what is not quite clear just yet. But word on the street, and I mean literally, is that Cabelle's downtown hit after hit office has just been ransacked. According to my very reliable source, Johnny's company was I meant ransacked and not ransacked it, just so we're clear. According to my very reliable source, Johnny's company was evicted from the prestige Centennial Towers for failing to pay rent on the property. And I hear that laptops, furniture, office supplies, and flat screen TVs have been put out on the street literally as we speak for the community to share. Now, to be fair, Cabelle was sharing an office with another company on the 26th floor of the Centennial Towers called Winsonic Digital Media Group. And while it's not quite clear as to who didn't pay, what is known is that Johnny C shit is all over downtown and is ripe for the taking. Now, this won't bode well for Cabelle, seeing as though he's currently getting a side eye from tons of music industry affiliates over some alleged shady business practices regarding booking some of his top clients, Nicki Minaj and Shawty Lo. Now, Johnny just called into the Gyant Unplugged TV show because he's livid at the fact that I would put the story out there, which he claims is 100% false. You guys check out the interesting take. Muta, run that clip. Oh, Muta, who is in no way affiliated with my comments, run that clip. I mean, really, look, now all of a sudden he won't be a part. Look, and run that shit in bleep. Yeah, look, now, look, all the time, now it's like Muta don't want a part of the story. You see how that is? You see how that is? Black people. I'm taping my show, so I'm definitely gonna, you know, put them on to the conversation that we had, that you are not connected with that building and that your business is very much intact, and the story is basically.
Hold on, babe. It's very much intact. The part, like I said, if you want the store ID, I'll let you know the full thing. You know what I'm saying? When my partner is sharing the space, when my partner is going through some stuff. So that's his stuff that's out there. That's my stuff. My stuff is in the office. You know what I'm saying? I'm still downtown, Marion, at our other office or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he going through some stuff, but it don't have nothing to do with my business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That got nothing to do with high enterprise at all.
Hear that?
High enterprise, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get a business from nobody. You ain't even catch me getting a business.
Okay, Johnny. Well, listen, I got everything, and like I said, I will make sure that your side of the story gets put out there. Listen, at this point, I don't really care either way. Johnny, if your office got ransacked, it got ransacked. I mean, you know, it's a recession. It happens to the best of us. But he wants us all to know, and I have his text message, I'm not kidding you guys, that his current office is 55 Marietta Street, Suite 16, Atlanta, Georgia, 30303. So stop by and say hi to him. Get a computer while you're at it. I'm just saying. Okay, just so we're clear, I do know that I'm wearing the same coat that I wore on, I think, episode 3 from last season, but it is cold in Atlanta, and so it is what it is. But, you know, I want to point out what I'm doing wrong, so therefore you all can't. But speaking about people who are doing stuff in the wrong, I had the opportunity to speak with Keke Palmer. Damn it, I did it again. I had the opportunity to speak with Keke Wyatt, whose new album, Who Knew, is currently in stores right now. And of course, we had to discuss everything from why she chose to come out with a new album, who she's been working with, and of course that unfortunate stabbing incident involving her former husband, or I think current husband, or they're in the process of divorcing, I'm not quite sure. But Ms. Wyatt rolled through the Gyant Unplugged TV show to catch up with everything. Let's go ahead and see what she had to say. Muta, hit that clip. I know that you're in town working on some new music, promoting some new music, so tell me something about that.
Yes, I have my new album called Who Knew coming out. Yes.
Excited?
I am, and I tell you all these little women out here about watch out.
Oh, watch out.
2010 is my year. Okay. You got
the year
it.
of the Keke.
You hear me?
The year of the Keke.
You hear me?
Now we got to talk about the new album. What can your fans look forward to in the new project?
It's a sexier side of me. Everybody's used to the, the singing and whatever they call it, and the blowing and belting. Well, this album still has that on there, some of that on there, but it still has fun records, and it has the sexy Keke.
You actually used to be on Cash Money.
And TVT.
Can we expect any collaborations in the future between you and, Cash Money, Young Money?
Yeah.
Can we expect to see you, Lil Wayne, get in the studio together and make something happen?
Yeah.
What do you think about his recent bid? He's going to be going to jail for a year. What do you think about that? How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, do the crime, you do the time.
Exactly. And speaking of that,
You know what? Don't start.
No, listen, you open the door. We have a little window. Okay, let's go ahead and recap the incident. What say you? Your side of the story. What happened back then?
I'm just going to say, yes, I did stab him, but I did it because I was trying to protect myself. And if I could change it, I would. But then I probably wouldn't be sitting here today.
So, now going through the experience you did, and, you hearing about Chris Brown and Rihanna, for example, what's your take from that whole situation? How do you have an opinion either way? What's your take?
Yeah, I have an opinion, but of course it ain't none of my business because that's their personal life, and that's not why we love them.
Okay.
What he did was wrong, but I don't, feel like people should be mean to her because she went back to him for a little while. Because when you truly love somebody, it's so hard to just leave. I'm glad that she did leave finally.
And,
for real.
Beyonce just won 6-something Grammys. She just completely broke records as being the female to get.
And I love
awards.
that. Yes, I love her.
Are you not over her yet?
No.
No, I'm over her.
Are you? I'm not over her. But, honey, watch out, because my booty's just as fat and waist's just as small. And I got babies. I'm just like, no.
So, shout out to Vicky Williams for setting up the interview with Keke Wyatt. Of course, it was very much appreciated. So now, according to Billboard Music's top 10 moneymakers in 2010, now mind you, 2010 just started, so we're like 3 months into it, but that's what it is already breaking down the highest earners so far this year. Now, U2 pulled in a staggering $108 million, while Bruce Springsteen came in with 57, Madonna came in with 47 million, AC/DC did 43 million, my most favorite train wreck, Britney Spears, did 38 million, Pink, who made it rain on them hoes at the Grammys, pulled in 36 million. The Jonas Brothers, who I'm convinced one of them are gay, sold 33 million so far in tickets and album sales. Kenny Chesney came in at number 9, and Metallica came in at number 10, selling 25 million so far in 2010. I swear, all this money, claims of a recession my ass. But no Beyonce, no Jay-Z, no Alicia Keys. Interesting. The Angry Lesbian with No Soul has just posted yet another explosive blind item on her website that I just had to read over to you guys. Seeing as though one of the biggest tours on the planet right now just rolled through the ATL and one of the stars is connected. Let's get into it. All right, this R&B heartthrob singer garnered attention and fans after a domestic abuse case was the downfall for a fellow R&B rival from the same state. Since then, the singer has landed a major tour with some of the biggest rappers in the industry, and album sales seems to be on the upward. Once a humble and considerate artist, this artist now has turned into a typical narcissist. Many groupies who have betted him say he did not invent sex, and were turned off completely when he tries to sexually choke them before ejaculating. Go back. And are completely turned off when he randomly yells out his trademark, yup! During intercourse. So one groupie said, he really lives off the hype of his music and image in the bedroom. His whole attitude is